Welcome to La Crosse, Virginia. Bet you can't figure out why it's called La Crosse, but there might be a strong hint right about there. La Crosse, Virginia was founded in 1901. Currently has a population just over 600 people. At its best days, it was just over 700 people. So not a lot of fluctuation there. Downtown La Crosse, just like many other rural areas in southern Virginia, is pretty much a wasteland. There's some retail here. They are trying like everybody else. It's just there's not the economic set to do it. Oh, and by the way, there's a Walmart less than 5 miles down the road, so that probably has a lot of impact on it too. So this is a little downtown park kind of thing. Has a little food pantry and a little library for those that need it. In the summertime, it's a pretty area. So here we are in Maine of downtown La Crosse. Jason, now this is an interesting building that is actually getting rebuilt at the time. It's kind of interesting. Got a nice bike shop here supporting the tobacco trail. I guess people ride on the tobacco trail. Stop here a lot and get parts for their bikes or new bikes. The big white building there in the middle is the old Bank of La Crosse. It's now something completely different now. As you can see, La Crosse today. Well, it is a Sunday, but it is what it is. I don't think there's a lot of retail going on in La Crosse on a Monday either. So this was, I believe, a drapery manufacturing company that is shut down or shutting down. Buildings for sale. Here's an old caboose to tie in their railroad past. The rails were torn up around 1990, in the early 90s, and trains stopped much before that. They created this park beginning of the century to celebrate the railroad heritage and their 100th anniversary. The caboose is sitting on what used to be the Danville Atlantic line, and we're going to come up here where the actual cross is. The Danville Atlantic Rail Line ran from west to east, and the Seaboard, I gotta look that up. The Seaboard Railway ran north and south. And we're looking south, some foundations of some of the old infrastructure here. Looking to the west, towards Danville. Bunch of stuff strewn about there. Now this is an interesting old truck. I haven't seen one of these I haven't seen one of these round nosed trailers in forever. Remember when I was a kid, you'd see them all over the place. I guess that was streamlining back in the day. Let's round the nose and add some vertical stuff to just ruin all that aerodynamics. But interesting to see it still in one piece. And I guess it's used for storage. One of the old warehouse buildings supporting the railroad. I guess this would be a great transfer point for shipments going to the west or to the east from here, where the Seaboard Railroad didn't go from north to south. There's a long shot of the town of La Crosse. Pretty little town. Needs some help, needs some work, but they're hanging in there. They seem to be stable. And they've got some new help at the end of town. There's a town hall, town building. Just to the very left of there is a new tienda. My wife bought some absolutely delicious and freshly made tortillas. A few days later, she made them into tacos. Okay, so this is The old Crosse Hotel. I got to imagine when they were running passenger lines here, this place saw a lot of business. And I don't think the passenger trains ran daily. Might have, but I don't know. But you know, you're coming up on the Seaboard line from Florida. You're going to go visit your aunt in Danville. You had to have a place to stay for a day or two. And here is the lovely Crosse post office. Signage needs some work, but hey, shot down here downtown, see the water tower. And here you have a rare look of me and my wife. Okay, so this lady here is my global stalker. She follows me all around Virginia and the US, and also she follows me to Europe. It's really weird. You can always tell she's around because she has that same damn backpack and is always in the shot. So if you see her, say, hey, leave Paul alone.
Stop picking on Paul.
Yes, stop picking on Paul. Hey, that's the end of it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.